Have you ever wondered what event turned the tides in World War II, marking a significant shift in momentum? The answer lies within the chilling winds of Russia, in a city named Stalingrad. It was here that one of the most devastating battles in history unfolded, a battle that would drastically alter the course of the Second World War. This place of devastation and courage, of sacrifice and resilience, was the turning point. The Battle of Stalingrad, a brutal confrontation, holds the answers. In the heart of the Soviet Union, a city bore witness to one of history's most brutal battles. This city was Stalingrad, sitting on the banks of the Volga River, a crucial hub of transportation and industry. It was here that Adolf Hitler set his sights in the summer of 1942. His objective? To seize control of this lifeline, to strangle the Soviet Union's supply chain and cement his Eastern Front. As the German forces advanced, they were met with a desperate defense from the Soviet Union. Against the backdrop of their city in ruins, the Soviet soldiers and civilians alike fought tooth and nail, refusing to give in to the invaders. The city's defenders transformed every building, every street into a fortress, a battleground. The once bustling city had turned into a war zone. The stakes were high and Stalingrad was about to become a fiery crucible. As the harsh winter set in, the battlefront began to change, but not in Hitler's favor. The Soviet Union, under the leadership of General Georgy Zhukov, launched Operation Uranus, a counteroffensive that would seal the fate of the German Sixth Army. The Soviets, determined and prepared for the brutal winter, encircled the German forces. This was a tactical masterstroke, cutting off their supply routes and leaving them stranded in the icy wastes of Stalingrad. The German soldiers, ill-equipped for the harsh Russian winter, found themselves trapped in a city that was rapidly becoming a frozen tomb. Their situation was dire. The freezing temperatures, compounded by dwindling supplies and weakening morale, took a heavy toll. The German Sixth Army, once deemed invincible, was now on its knees, surrounded by an enemy that was relentless and unforgiving. Despite desperate attempts to break the encirclement, the German forces were eventually forced to surrender. On February 2, 1943, General Friedrich Paulus, defying Hitler's orders to fight to the last man, surrendered his beleaguered Sixth Army. This marked the end of the Battle of Stalingrad, a battle that had raged for over 5 brutal months. The Soviet victory at Stalingrad was a significant turning point in World War II. It shattered the myth of German invincibility and marked the beginning of a series of defeats for Hitler's forces. The once invincible German war machine had met its match in the icy grip of the Russian winter. The Battle of Stalingrad, a testament to human resilience, forever changed the course of World War II. As the smoke cleared, the city of Stalingrad emerged from the shadows, a shell of its former self. The battle had finally come to an end, marking a significant turning point in the war. A city once bursting with life was now a haunting image of desolation and destruction. The ground that had been a battlefield was now a graveyard, a silent testament to the heavy losses endured by both sides. The German forces, once considered invincible, had been dealt a severe blow. Over 200,000 German soldiers had been killed, wounded or captured, a loss that was felt deeply within the ranks. The German morale, once sky-high, was now as battered as the city of Stalingrad itself. The myth of the invincibility of the German army was shattered, replaced by a sense of vulnerability and uncertainty. On the other side, the Soviet Union, despite suffering massive casualties, emerged victorious. Their resilience had won them the battle, but at a heavy price. Nearly 500,000 Soviet soldiers had lost their lives defending Stalingrad. Yet their sacrifice was not in vain. The victory at Stalingrad marked a significant shift in momentum in favor of the Allies. The aftermath of the Battle of Stalingrad sent shockwaves throughout the world. It was clear that the tide of the war had turned. The German forces were now on the defensive, their dreams of a quick victory evaporating like the morning mist. The Allies, on the other hand, were re-energized, their hopes of victory reignited. The Battle of Stalingrad left a lasting legacy. It served as a stark reminder of the cost of war, the strength of human spirit, and the power of resilience. It was more than just a battle. It was a turning point, a shift in the tide, a glimmer of hope in the darkest hour. In the ruins of Stalingrad, the fate of World War II was irrevocably altered. Stalingrad, a name forever etched in the annals of history. We've journeyed through the pivotal stages of the Battle of Stalingrad, witnessing the strategic chess game that ultimately tipped the scales in favor of the Allies during World War II. This brutal confrontation, marked by unfathomable sacrifice and resilience, altered the course of history. It's a testament to the human spirit, yet a stark symbol of war's devastating toll. The Battle of Stalingrad, a brutal turning point, serves as a stark reminder of the cost of war.